peers, faculty, and guests, it is my distinct honor to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of the Deer Park High School class of 2017. Please rise for the presentation of colors by the Deer Park High School Junior ROTC and for the national anthem by the Deer Park High School Swing Choir. We ask that you remain standing for the opening remarks given by Megan Coe and for the color guard to exit.
Let us pray. Lord, thank you for today. To some, it is just another day, but for those of us gathered here, today marks an important milestone for Deer Park High School's class of 2017. We pray that you bless the seniors here tonight, their families, friends, teachers, and administration who have encouraged and helped along the way. We thank you for the success of our journey and pray that we bring honor to you this evening. We pray that we continue to bring you glory and honor in everything we do. Amen.
Please be seated. Our high school career is the keystone in our future and is the foundation for the arc of success that each of us is able to build throughout the remainder of our lives. And this graduation ceremony marks the placement of such a foundation. We would ask that all of you here tonight maintain the dignity of this most special occasion and that everyone remain in the stands until the conclusion of the commencement exercises. At this time, guests will be allowed onto the field for photographs and congratulations. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. I would now like to take this opportunity to introduce this year's senior student body officers, asking that you hold your applause until all names have been announced. Please stand when your name is called. Brianna Escamilla, Student Body Vice President. Long Cow, Student Body Secretary. Julia Thomas, Student Body Treasurer. Janet Abu Elias, Senior Class President. Suhani Bhakta, Senior Class Vice President, and I am Cameron Taguchi, Student Body President. Thank you. It is time to honor those who have helped mold us into the graduates we are today. The class of 2009 began a tradition which we continue tonight. We have with us tonight 22 teachers and administrators from district junior high and elementary schools who have been invited by the class of 2017 to take part in this ceremony. The staff members were selected for giving us, at an early age the commitment, support, and direction needed to prepare us for a successful career here at Deer Park High School. We greatly appreciate them being here tonight and ask that they now stand for recognition. At this time, please welcome our senior class president, Janet Abu-Elias.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to introduce Deer Park High School class of 2017 Salutatorian, Ariman Jadov. Ariman has completed high school in 3 years rather than the traditional 4 years of high school study. He plays with the varsity orchestra and is also a member of the chess team. Ariman is the captain of the robotics team and recently completed at the state level of the TCEA robotics competition. He plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin, where he will major in computer science. Ariman will graduate tonight with a GPA of 5.64737.
Good evening, parents, students, teachers, administrators, friends, and family. We are here today to celebrate the graduation of the class of 2017, but we are also here to formally mark our transition into the next phase of our lives. Some of us will go into the workforce, others may enlist in the armed forces, and some may continue our education and go to college. Looking back, it seems like so long ago that freshman year began, much less our first day of school, and now it is all coming to a close. Over a decade of studying, sleep deprivation, and hard work are paying off as we move to larger prospects. So let us take a moment to thank our teachers for helping us grow and learn, our parents for supporting us and pushing us to do our best, and each other for not leaving us to suffer alone. Finally, I would like to say goodbye for the last time to the class of 2017. The past few years have been fun, and I can't even express how much I've learned. I wouldn't trade these years for anything. I wish everyone the best of luck in whatever you decide to do in the next phase of your life. Thank you.
It is a great honor for me to present Deer Park High School's class of 2017 Valedictorian, Zachary May. Zachary has been ranked number 1 in his class for the past 4 years. Zachary is a National Merit Finalist and is a National AP Scholar. Zachary recently was awarded the Evelyn Frensley Scholarship for Outstanding Math and Science that was only awarded to 2 high school students in the Houston area. He is a boys statesman and was interviewed as a potential Boys Nation candidate. Zach has been the president of Mu Alpha Theta for the past 3 years and is the first student in the history of Deer Park ISD to make a 5 on the AP BC Calculus exam as a freshman. Zachary was also selected by his peers as a class favorite both his freshman and sophomore years. He played for the Deer Park High School tennis team and has been a regional quarterfinalist for the past 4 years. He most recently received the honor from the 2017 senior class as the most likely to succeed. After graduation, he plans to pursue a master's degree in computer science at the University of Texas. Zachary will graduate tonight with a GPA of 5.72128.
How's everyone doing today? For those of you who don't know me, I'm Zach, and I'm honored to be here in front of y'all. I'd like to start by thanking all of the family and friends for coming to celebrate one of the greatest accomplishments of our young lives thus far, and congratulating the class of 2017 for making it to today. I know many of you have been anxiously awaiting this moment all year, and it's finally here. This is a period of mixed emotions. Graduates are excited to move on to the next chapter of their lives, looking forward to new freedoms, and nervous about what those hold. Families are proud of our accomplishments, undoubtedly ready for some peace and quiet in the house, but sad to see us leave. Personally, I'm terrified, but that has less to do with graduation in the future and more with the fact that there's a lot more people here than I expected. In a sense, high school is the same as bottle flipping. As freshmen, we stress over the complexity of school and the huge crowds of new faces, and we never thought it would be possible to manage, just as no one used to believe that bottles could be flipped and landed. Then, as we hit our sophomore and junior years, we began to learn how to manage the time and stress just a little bit better. This was the period when we started to get the hang of things and landed our first bottle flip. By our senior year, we could survive high school in our sleep. We mastered sleeping until 8:25 and still managing to be seated in our desks for the first period bell at 8:45. No longer did the homework and tests consistently drive us to madness. We were pros, and the underclassmen looked at us in awe of our level-headedness. This was when you couldn't hear conversation in the cafeteria over the roar of bottles flipping and smacking onto the tables. It was bottle flipping in its prime. But just when it seemed that we had mastered high school, it came to an end. And just like how people stopped flipping bottles like it was their jobs, the clubs, teams, and classes of high school will live on only in our memories. Soon, we'll all walk to the end of this platform here as we accept our diploma. We'll walk all the way across, and just before we walk off, we'll look down and see that there's nothing more to walk on. This is the end of the road that's been built for us by our parents, our grandparents, aunts, uncles, and teachers. Starting from the time we walk off this platform, we have to build our own path, and that's both exciting and terrifying. Congratulations again to everyone here. You've earned your spot on this field. Some of us will go off to college, and for some, this marks the end of school. Regardless, today is our last day of free school. Nothing from here on out is given to us. It's time that the class of 2017 takes life by the antlers. So here's to memories that we'll take with us forever. And go Deer!
At this time, I would like to introduce Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Victor White, who will have a presentation.
The Superintendent's Medal for Academic Distinction is presented each year to the Valedictorian and Salutatorian. It is symbolic of the tradition, pride, and striving for excellence that characterizes Deer Park schools. This medal is presented to the honorees as a reminder of the faith that their community has in our young people and of the confidence in our graduates' success today, and that is a foreshadowing of the success that they will enjoy in the future. This year, I'm proud to invite our Valedictorian and Salutatorian to please step forward to receive your awards.
Hi, I'm Brianna Escamilla, Student Body Vice President. National Merit Committed students are students recognized for their exceptional academic promise demonstrated by their outstanding performance on the preliminary SAT National Merit Scholarship Qualifying Test. These students rank to the top 5% of more than 1 million students. Would the following students stand and be recognized? Zachary May, National Merit Finalist. Ariman Jahed, National Merit Commended. Please be seated. The National Hispanic Recognition Program identifies the academically outstanding Hispanic Latino high school students. Each year, the NHRP honors more than 5,000 of the highest scoring students from over 250,000 Hispanic Latino juniors who took the PSAT. We would like to recognize our seniors that have qualified as a National Hispanic Scholars. They are Tristan Burnaby, Alfonso Garza, Abel Gonzalez, and Jafed Martinez. This year, we are honoring graduates with more than 25 hours of community service for each year of high school. These students have volunteered in their community in various ways, including Habitat for Humanity, Relay for Life, Pasadena Animal Rescue Center, Special Olympics, and senior citizen events. We ask these graduates wearing the hunter green honor cords, please stand and be recognized. Please be seated. We would now like to recognize our 2017 graduates who have enlisted in our armed forces. We will be serving our country and protecting our freedom. At this time, will you please stand? Thank you. Please be seated.
Hello, my name is Suhani Bhakta, and I am the Senior Class Vice President. This year has been an outstanding year for our seniors involved in extracurricular activities at the state level. At this time, we'd like to recognize the following student groups who have qualified for competition at the state or national championship level or have received all state honors. If you are a member of this group, please stand and remain standing until all groups are announced. Please hold your applause until all groups are recognized. Swimming, culinary arts, FCCLA, DECA, photography, German, JROTC, FFA, art, and finally, our varsity Deers softball teams continues to move toward the state title, competing in the 5th round, the regional finals of the state tournament. Our varsity baseball team is also competing tonight in the 4th round, the regional semifinals of the state tournament. Go Deer! At this time, we'd like to recognize any additional students who have qualified at this level during their high school career. Congratulations. We would now like to recognize those graduates who have distinguished themselves academically amongst their peers. These students have earned grade point averages that have placed them within the top 15% of their graduating class. The top 5% of the 2017 class have distinguished themselves with their hard work and dedication. These students will graduate with the distinction of magna cum laude, which means with great honors. Will the magna cum laude graduates please stand and be recognized? You may be seated. Students graduating as cum laude or with honors have placed in the next top 10% of their class. Will the cum laude graduates please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. It is my pleasure to present to you the principal of Deer Park High School, Mr. Steve Corey.
ladies and gentlemen, candidates for graduation, members of the Board of Trustees, it gives me great pleasure to present the 2017 Deer Park High School candidates for graduation. The accomplishments of these students are directly related to their diligence and persistence in striving for excellence. Individually and collectively, they have brought many honors to our school and community, but more importantly, to themselves and their families. Tonight's graduating class numbers 915, and thus far has been offered over $10.3 million in educational grants and scholarships. As principal of Deer Park High School, I am privileged to certify that the candidates for graduation have met or will meet the standards set forth by the Texas Education Agency and the Board of Trustees of the Deer Park Independent School District. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce the President of the Deer Park Independent School District's Board of Trustees, Mr. Lee Giddens.
Thanks, Dave. Well, good evening. On behalf of the school board, congratulations to all the graduating class. I'm Lee Giddens. I'm honored to be your board president this year, and I'm going to introduce the rest of the board. I'm going to ask them to stand up as I recognize them, and I ask that you hold your applause until everyone's been recognized. Former President, current Vice President Ken Donnell. See, y'all can't follow instructions. Y'all, how you graduate tonight if you can't follow instructions? All right, next on the board is Rhonda Lowe, former President, Assistant Secretary. Lynn Kirkpatrick, Secretary, he's not able to be with us tonight. Jason Morris and Brenda Cawthron. We also have Ryan Taylor. Ryan Taylor has just recently submitted his resignation, and we've unfortunately accepted it. He's not here tonight, so we'd like to recognize him anyway. Please give your round of applause for your Board of Trustees. Well, my agenda says insert message here, but I know that you don't want to hear a long, boring commencement speech, so I'm not going to do that. I would like to share with you what the graduation speaker said at my graduation many, many years ago. He said, "You will never forget my speech tonight, not for its content, but for its brevity." And he was right. He didn't have much to say, and I don't remember a word of what he said, but I do remember it was short. So I'm going to share with you my message, and it's going to be so brief that it's one word. It's the same word that I shared with the graduating class several years ago, and that is focus. Focus on what's important to you. Focus on your education, on your career, your family, your religion, or whatever else it is that's important to you. So that's my message tonight. Focus on it, and you'll be successful. So focus, focus, focus. Now I'm going to focus on getting back to my chair without falling off this stage. And at this time, I'd like for you to join me in welcoming back Superintendent of Schools, Victor White. Thank you.
The Deer Park High School graduating class of 2017, 915 students strong, has set a high standard of excellence for all of us to admire. This year's class can claim a state gold medal winning culinary arts team. Competitors at the UIL meet in swimming and in track and field. Grand champion livestock show winners. 3 all-state choral performers along with 11 sweepstakes winning musical groups. The class also has a number of academic all-state athletes, 12 district champion athletic teams, including, as has already been mentioned, our state-ranked girls softball and boys baseball teams that are currently competing for the state tournament honors. As Mr. Corey mentioned, this group of students has been offered over $10.3 million in scholarships, which certainly makes your parents happy. The class of 2017 is truly one to remember. You've made us all proud. Congratulations on your accomplishments, on how well you have represented your school and our community. Usually, it is about this time that the commencement speaker tells the graduates to strive for success in life and do something like follow your passion. Don't accept limits. Chart your own course. And one of my very favorites is you have a responsibility to do great things because you're so great. Well, I'm not going to encourage you to do any of those things because sometimes we should not follow our passions. And there are times that there are limits and we should know what they are. And while we do have a responsibility to do great things, many of those have nothing to do with us being great ourselves. But what I am going to recommend to you is that you strive to be a person of character. Qualities such as honesty, humility, consideration of others before self, virtue, gratitude, faithfulness, service, and courage, while not always on display as they should be in our time, they are character traits that if you work to make them the defining qualities of your life, you will be a success, and that is guaranteed. We acquire these virtues by putting them into practice in our lives. By engaging in such behaviors as honesty, gratitude, and faithfulness, they become a part of who we are. They become a part of our fabric of our lives. And regardless of your profession in the future, your level of education you attain, the tax bracket you find yourself in, if you are a person of character, you will be successful in life, and I believe you will have a happy life. I have a sign displayed on a table in my office just over at the ESC. And it carries this sentiment. It says, believe that there is good in the world. And then the first letters of those major words in the phrase are highlighted, and they create a play on words that sends an additional new message that calls for the reader to be the good. And that is what I would like to recommend for your consideration as you graduate from Deer Park ISD. Live your life where you believe there is good in the world and demonstrate that belief by being the good. Congratulations, class of 2017, on achieving the milestone that we're celebrating tonight, and may God bless you all. And now, ladies and gentlemen, by the power vested in me by the state of Texas and the Board of Trustees of the Deer Park Independent School District, I am pleased to present the Deer Park High School class of 2017. Will the candidates for graduation now come forward?
Victor says, hold off for a second. Yeah. Test.
This is a little bit off schedule, but the Deer Park girls softball team is headed to state.
Janet Marcela Aboulies. Jeffrey Nathan Alexander. Vivian Verena Bear. Catherine Ann Barclay. Tristan Xavier Burnaby. James Wallace Brock. Chloe Elizabeth Bryant. Sophia Elena Cabrera. Caroline Grace Chandler. Romeo Renee Charkis. Megan Alyssa Coe. Riley Renee Cooper. Jacob Cole Davis. Brett Michael Deshawn. Jaya Asha George. Abel Jesus Gonzalez. Alyssa Marie Gritzner. Sydney Noel Harris. Andrea Hartley. Kendall Lane Hickerson. Madeline Ray Hill. Chase Jonathan Hogan. Aryaman Rutheraj Jadhav. Ashley Lauren Johnson. Tyler Harrison Kent. Nathan Trey Kim. Jedediah Ross Kaiser. Zachary Shane May. Christopher James McCauley. Jake Abram Moody. Lindsay Lee Mascara. Cassandra Irene Pattison. Kellen Eileen Rios. Jessica Lynn Salinas. Jessica Judith Seamack. Taylor Ashton Shepard. Faith Kimberlyn Smith. Kaylee Rose Thomas. Kaylin Marie Unfried. Mary Ashley Vance. Mason Blake Weir. Kristen Taylor Willie. Julia Elise Wilson. Kane Javier Aguirre. Anthony William Alvarez. Bailey Nicole Angelica. Victoria Isabel Armas. Austin Charles Beatty. Kiana Nicole Baker. Savannah Renee Balderas. Tabitha Susan Abraham. Blake Dylan Brower. Corina Ann Campos. Tristan Lane Cardenas. Darren Carnline Jr. Yashalom Jeanette Contreras. Brendan Kahikali Kaur. Close enough, huh? Bryant Arnold Dixon Jr. Miles Lawrence Dolney. Blanca Escobar Medina. Lizeth Isamar Flores. Sarah Grace Frederick. Ashley Victoria Fretes. Taylor Madison Fusilier. Salinia Michelle Garcia. Jennifer Garza. Daisy Gomez. Cassidy Lynn Goss. Tia Nicole Green. Austin Douglas Harold. Stephanie Taylor Hogg. Sky Alyssa Hawks. Alyssa Marie Higgins. Danielle Jacqueline Hawk. Kaylee Jaden Hostrauser. Tyra K. Huffman. Kyle Weston Johnson. Shelby Quinlan Keene. Preston Joe Kelly. Callista Aubrey Kirkland. Matthew Allen Konvichka. Jafed Atari Martinez. Jessica Marie Mays. Evelia Elizabeth McNeil. Amy Teresita Melendez. Caleb Jean Joshua Monroe. Justin Dylan Wynn. Nissa Nicole Nunez. Courtney Leanne O'Bannon. Amber Shea Overholtz. Savannah Danae Payne. Amy Elizabeth Pembroke. Jesus Arturo Perez. Cameron Faith Petty. Alan Chan Fan. Stefano Pisani. Ethan Michael Plunkett. Kaylee Marie Poole. Taylor Ann Poteet. Jacob Andrew Ramirez. David Alexander Rincon. Mackenzie Lane Paula Rodriguez. Genevieve Zoe Britt Rogers. Morgan Michelle Rogers. Adrian Joel Romero. Dane Michael McDermott Roy. Diana Marie Ruiz. Jacob Andrew Saldana. Jennifer Nicole Sanchez. Brooke Ashley Schneider. Jordan Bryn Schulz. David Emmanuel Sejas. Blake Allen Shelton. Sydney Diane Sidwell. Celeste Marie Simmons. Anesh Singh. Joel Anthony Stambaugh. Bryce Matthew Swaim. Micah Andrew Thomas. Kylie Brooke Treg. Elena Abigail Vasquez. Brian Michael Walmsley. Sarah Marie Washington. Nicholas Allen Welch. Alyssa Nicole Wells. Michael Chase Williams. Andrew Sue Wan Yoon. Monica Desiree Zapata. Taylor Ann Zawacki.
Nadia Abel. Desiree Marie Abeles. Jessica Marie Abeles. Samuel Thomas Abraham. Morgan Brooke Abshire. Mackenzie Jada Acker. Victoria Jean Adney. Spring Agnew. Andres Cruz Aguilera. Santana Lenore Akers. Clayton Edward Akins. Miriam Consuelo Alanis. Nadia Viridiana Alanis. Kendall Faye Alberti. Austin Frederick Alexander. Victoria Raven Alexander. Tony Munther Ali. Samantha Nicole Allen. Angelica Alonzo. Frank Martinez Alonzo IV. Eric Allen Altamirano. Demetrio Alvarado. Gonzalo Alvarado. Juan Felipe Alvarado. Victor Felix Alvarado. Joaquin Alvarez Villanueva. Daniel Alejandro Amaya Reyes. Abel Anastaso. Ava Lynn Anderson. Laura Elizabeth Armas. Amber Butterfly Arnold. Christopher Xavier Arredondo. Alex Arriaga. Mary Ana Arriago. Malik Ash. Abigail Elise Austin. Gilbert Ismael Ayala. Amal Ayub Ayub. Caitlin Cheyenne Bailey. Isaiah Robert Balboa. Christopher Ryan Barajas. Daisy Yadira Barajas. Lacey Marie Barnes. Mark Anthony Barrera. Miranda Lee Barrera. Jada Annabelle Barrientos. Robert Barrow Jr. Kayla Leanne Bartley. Kayla Elaine Basham. Kellen Bautista. Robert Clayton Baxter. Andrew Lawrence Beard. Zachary Ray Beasley. Michaela Danielle Bataille. Sophia Amy Becerra. Hunter Ty Beckton. Drew Michael Bedford. Joel Anthony Berber. Haley Joe Bergman. Jamie Betancourt Jr. Gabriela Betancourt Diaz. Suhani Bakhta. Emily Nicole Black. Riley Nicole Black. Sean Michael Blackman. Jeremiah Nathaniel Bowles. Samantha Ruthnell Bonner. Carla Imelda Borrego. Reese Vasquez. Taylor Irene Bouillon. Katja Ariana Bowen. Austin Troy Boyd. Shelby Lynn Bratz. Lauren Ashley Bradley. Addison Renee Bradshaw. Dylan J. Bradshaw. Star Bragg. Tiffany Elizabeth Brenner. Brooke Bridgewater. Carly Renee Brinsfield. Marcus Christos Brown. Eric Highland Bruner. Bailey Marion Bull. Bailey Brooke Birch. James Patterson Burke. Bridget Lee Burnett. Tara Bell Burnett. Megan Michelle Buskirk. Julianne Butler. Veronica Summer Bird. Celeste Margarita Cadena Cuevas. Jarek Sherrod Callis. Logan Danae Calloway. Alyssa Marie Camargo. Melanie Renee Camargo. Mackenzie Alyssa Cañas. Maria de Jesus Caño. Anthony Michael Serrano Cantu. Gabriela Danielle Capatillo. James C. Bernard Capatillo. Brittany Aline Carbajal. Crystal Jade Cardenas. Diana Celine Cardenas Perez. Sierra Leanne Cardenas. Eder Cardoza. Naomi Camille Cardwell. Mary Margaret Carrasco. Connor Wade Carroll. Jocelyn Xiomara Castellanos. Ali Castillo. Elias Castillo. Hector Alistair Castillo. Marlene Castillo. Carla Jo Cavazos. Megan Lynn Cavazos. Cameron Bryce Cave. Kayla Vanessa Cazares. Mariana Cazares. Emily Diane Champion. Kobe Roy Charles. Davian Alexander Chavez. David Anthony Chavez. Eric Christensen. Ariana Lynn Cisneros. Jocelyn Renee Cisneros. Samantha Leanne Cochran. Bo Thomas Colley. Kevin Contreras. Larixa Elizabeth Contreras. Colin Ray Cook. Enrique Alejandro Cortez. Jasmine Louise Cotto. Sean Everett Cowart. Brandon Guy Cruz. Jeremiah Cole Cribley. Aaliyah Michelle Cross. Jason Perry Crow. Isaac Manuel Cruz. Jocelyn Marissa Cruz. Mark Anthony Cuellar. Dalton Anthony Cummings. Priscilla Monet Cunningham. Monica Sywinska. Leisha Monique Dagus. Joe Curtis Gallagher. Jacob Darren Daniels. Tyler Garrett Daniels. James Allen Davenport. Brittany Elizabeth Davila. Juan Jose Davila. Lorna Liz Davila. Rodrigo Davila. Brandon Michael Dawson. Ulysses Emmanuel de Dios Santa Maria. Destiny Renee de la Paz. Dean Garrick de los Santos. Brianna Simone Deaton. Madison Blaine Dees. Adam D. Delafield. Lauren Juanita Delgado. Noe Jesus Delgado. Christina Isabel Delgado Ortiz. Jordan Isaac Denby. Nathan Denny. Ariana Nicole Diaz. Marcus Lynn Diaz. Noah John Diaz.
Dominique. Blaze Michael Dominique. Ethan Hokupaka Pika Daro. Sydney Nicole Doucette. Lane William Doucet Rodriguez. Brian Austin Dover. Lacey Nicole Dre. Dawson Anthony Drayling. Brooke Leanne Duke. William Ryan Dunaway. Dawson Aaron Duncan. Jacob Brady Dyer. Blake Wesley Edmondson. Ty Renee Edmondson. Andrea Selena Elizondo. Micah Lee Elizondo. Natalie Emma Elizondo. Kylie Nicole Elledge. Adrian Allen Ellerston. Brandon Michael Embry. Hannah Nicole Enlow. Brianna Oleta Escamilla. Melva Yasmin Esparza. Brianna Sue Espinoza. Jaime Alejandro Esquivel Zarco. Humberto Estrada. Jennifer Estrada. Mariah Jordan Estrada. Jose Homero Estrada del Toro. Aaron James Evans. Hayden Scott Finley. Janae Annette Fernandez. Megalyn Fielder. Mikel Adbil Figueroa Flores. Kian Javier Finister. Alyssa Nicole Fleming. Angela Jeanette Flores. Austin Lee Flores. Juan Felipe Flores. Marco Antonio Ruben Flores. Rogelio Antonio Flores III. Topanga Flores. Tristan Giovanni Flores. Victoria Ann Flores. Hannah Grace Ford. Kayla Renee Ford. Edwin Curtis Fountain, Kevin Franco, Holly Sarah Frazier, Cameron Blake Frederick, Joshua Aaron Michael Frederick, Michael Allen Fricks, Tyler Lynn Friery, Nicole Fry. Michael Ray Fuentes, Bradley Ace Fuque, Samantha Christine Fusel, Alexis Elizabeth Gaither, Mariah Michelle Gallegos, Mark Anthony Galvan, Alexis Victoria Guyona, April Sky Garcia, David Garcia, Elsie Jimena Garcia, Julian Kayla Garcia, Justin Michael Garcia, Maria Annalise Garcia, Noel Garcia, Stevan Javier Garcia, Serena Alexis Garcia, Tony Garcia Jr., Fabian Garcia, Bella Eunice Garmendia, Alfonso Alexander Garza, Michael Manuel Garza, Belen Maurice Garza, Donovan Dwayne Garza, Esquivel Michael Garza, Fernando Jose Garza, Gerardo Lee Garza, Jennifer Guadalupe Garza, JJ Garza, Sarah Garza, Michael Gaspar, Taylor Ann Gates, Brandon Jair Gatica, Patrick Anthony Guana, Andrew Garrett Gibson, John Michael Gilliam, Michelle Nicolina Gerlitz, Jose Francisco Gomez, Alexander William Gonzalez, Gianna Gonzalez, Lionel Jordan Gonzalez IV, Sean Eric Gonzalez Jr., Edith Gonzalez, Graciela Lizette Gonzalez, Jacob Anthony Gonzalez, Jasmine Marie Gonzalez, Karina Lizette Gonzalez, Sabrina Alicia Gonzalez, Victor Javier Gonzalez, that was wrong, Victoria Amber Gonzalez, Victoria Ruby Gonzalez, Haley Anita Gordon, Heidi Elizabeth Gordon, Tyler Ryan Gould, Desiree Arlene Granados, Emily Venesis Granados Carranza, Abigail Christine Graves, Michael Allen Grimes. Mariah Lynn Groves. Michael Jacob Guerra. Dina Zaraí Guerrera. Rebecca Marie Guillory. Emily Taylor Gunn. Eric Emilio Gutierrez. Juan Luis Gutierrez. Christian Lee Gutierrez. Victoria Lynn Gutierrez. Vivian Diane Gutierrez. Luis Eduardo Gutierrez Martinez. Eliza Elenice Guzman. Emmanuel Guzman. Juan Luis Guzman. Juan Carlos Guzman Osorio. Hunter Reese Haight. Caleb Coulter Hairston. Alicia Sidney Hallmark. Bree Michelle Hampton. Cheyenne Michaela Harden. David Dane Hardy. JC Corinne Haring. Shannon Michaela Harold. Nicholas Stephen Harris. Richard Xavier Harris. Caleb Christian Harwell. Kaylee Lynn Haygood. Dane Alden Hebert. Dawson Allen Hebert. Austin Jared Heckman. Cassie Cameron Helmbrecht. Christian Nicholas Hermes. Aaron Hernandez. Destiny Gonzalez Hernandez. Felix Manuel Hernandez. Jared John Hernandez. Josue Manuel Hernandez. Lisbeth Hernandez. Miguel Angel Hernandez Jr. Rebecca Hassana Hernandez. Carlos Gianovi Hernandez Escalante. Devon Shermar Hirschberger. Braxton Russell Herzog. James Kyle Hicks. Gustavo Alonso Hidalgo. Tracy Kentahai Jr. Austin Wayne Hines. Nicholas Hung Huang. Austin Troy Holloman. Hunter Chase Holloman. Kennedy Aaron Hollab. Harley Thomas Holmes. Timothy Keaton Holt. Riley Hunter Hood. Kaylee Ray Horde. Brooke J. Huckabee. Jessica Janeth Huerta. Derek Lynn Huey. Ashley Marie Nicole Hughes. Francisco Jesus Ibarra. Joshua Kyle Ivy. Layla Jamila Jackson. Philip Anthony Jackson. Jared Edward Janice. Mariah Alyssa Jason. Joshua Maurice Jenkins. Faith Nicole Jimenez. Ryan Scott Johnson. Jordan Chase Jones. Skylar Rose Jones. Trevor Alexander Jones. William Lloyd Jones. Jalen Vincent Armani Bernard Jones Joseph. Stephen Anthony Juarez. Carly Nicole Jurgens. Joseph C. Capil. Gavin Riley Karame. Kayla Renee Kelly. Tanner Bradley King. Colton Alexander Kinzer. Tanner Roy Knight. Chandler Dylan Kahutek. Kristen Doris Kuba. Ryan Bradley Kuhn. Angelina Monique Landa. Mario Daniel Landaverde. Mary Lee Rassiter. Lindsay Nicole Lay. Leonore Lazos. Anne Marie Leahy. Chris Leahy. Jesus Leal.
Michaela Rose LeClaire. Derek Dean Llewellyn. Deanna Michelle Licknerowitz. Adam Jorge Vidal Lightfoot. Laura Ruby Linares. Leighton Taylor Lindsay. Peyton Andrew Lingo. Ashley Monique Lira. Savannah Grace Little. Kimberly Lizama. Priscilla Celeste Giannis. Jacob Connor Logan. Darby Joe Loman. Abigail Guadalupe Lopez. Annalisa Marie Lopez. Jennifer Leanne Lopez. Juan Manuel Lopez. Crystal Nicole Lopez. Nathan Fabricio Lopez. Sharice Ferrania Lopez Sanchez. Felix Eduardo Loya Perez. Christopher Angel Loza. Omero Lazoya. Mariah Angelica Lucas. Desiderio Lujan III. Guy Hunter Lund. Brianna Ray Lyerla. Luke Martin Lyles. Asa Marie Lynn. Marcus Damian Motti. Jacob Noel Maldonado. Timothy Michael Maldonado de la Paz, Arden LaPointe Manuel, Riley LaPointe Manuel, Miriam Nicole Marr, Tyler Blaine Marcantel, Emily Martin, Aaron Anthony Martinez, Alberto Martinez, Alyssa Monique Martinez, Alyssa Renee Martinez, April Nicole Martinez, Gil Arturo Martinez, Jacqueline Martinez, Jesse Martinez, Karina Martinez, Karina Danura Martinez, Matthew Angel Martinez, Melanie Estefania Martinez, Paul Anthony Martinez, Amber Mata, Kimberly Naomi Mata, Victoria Elizabeth Mathis, Morgan Mackenzie Ann Mattern, Maya Renee Matthews, Ethan Nathaniel Mays, Bradley Philip Malum, Seth Michael Mazzola, Jalen Michael McCabe, Jordan Bailey McCartney, Emily Marie McCrory, Ethan Vane McFatter, Caleb Michael McGrew, Bethany Aaron McLemore, Rachel Christine McMahon, Joshua Glenn McWilliams, Autumn Alex Medellin, Colton Lane Medellin, Devaney Yamilith Madrano, Luis Sergio Madrano, Noah Melcher, Khalil Devonte Melton, Anthony Alexis Menchaca, Edith Mendez, Erica Marie Mendoza, Montserrat Villagomez Mendoza, Aaron Ubaldi Miller II, Eric Scott Miller, Morgan Renee Miller, Shyla Renee Miller, Erin Pamela Mills, Marisol Miranda, Chase Nathaniel Moen, Marlene Mondragon, Evan Paul Monzingo, Kevin Michael Moore, Fatima Morales, Kayla Fabiola Morales, Martin Francisco Morales, Enrique Alex Moran, Jacob Lee Morgan, Spencer Ian Morgan, Jorge Antonio Morones, Jordan Renee Morris, Amanda Nicole Charity Michella, Noah Alexander Mosqueda, Justin Allen Mueller, Jacob Munoz, Lacey Marie Myers, Noah Michael Myers, Trent Paul Nally, Bethany Michelle Napier, Adam Ray Nava. Elva Maribel Nava. Lillian Ray Navarro. Adrian Celio Negrete. Grayson Lee Nedick. Jamie Austin Navarez. Destiny Hope Nicholson. Lexi Elaine Norrid. Jessica Nicole Northrup. Paola Melissa Noyola. Rebecca Ann Newser. Kellen Sue O'Brien. Brenda Marie Ochoa. David Jose Ochoa. Ruben Simie Ornelas. Ajua Fumalayo Osborne. Regine Yvette Osborne. Cheyenne Michelle Outland. Andrew Russell Owens. Mark Anthony Pacheco. Madeline Azucena Padilla. Brianna Renee Palomares. Megan Brooke Pardon. Salvador Everaldo Patino. Natalie Guadalupe Pascual. Aaron Daniel Pena. Marissa Alexandria Pena. Jake Linton Pennington. Faustino Rafael Perales. Gabriel Alexander Perez. Kayla Michelle Perez. Isaac Schumann Pettigrew. Morgan Elizabeth Petty. Melanie Pazzino. Derek Dakai Phipps. Cameron Ryan Pierce. Elizabeth Raquel Pineda. Nathan Joseph Plochek. Matthew Blaine Pogue. Frank Joseph Polker. Shania Alice Pompano. Michelle Nicole Pooley. Danielle Preston. Paul Monroe Prevost. Austin Andrew Price. Jake O'Brien Price. Keely Leanne Price. Bailey Danielle Pritchard. Daniela Patricia Pooh. Andres Puente. Joseph Danielle Puga. Mara Lizette Pulido. Sarah Pulido. Anne-Marie Purcell. Nova Raquel Kiano. Juan Daniel Quintanilla. Sydney Michelle Ragoni. Zaid William Romberon. Madeline Ramirez. Alyssa Renee Ramsey. Dalton Wayne Randall. Joshua Allen Rankin. Jacob Michael Rawls. Jesse Lee Rawls. Matthew Richard Ray. Summer Lena Reed. Ashley Michelle Reyes. Andrew Rimmers. Marissa Christina Renovato. Taya Leanne Reyes. Carmen Alexandra Reyna. Diane Reyna. Esperanza Maricela Reyna. Eileen Reynaga. Alex Udolph Reynolds. Chancellor Preston Rhymes. Christopher Daniel Rickey. Cameron Glenn Riggle. Cassandra Dawn Ringley. Michael Paul Rios. Barbara Denise Rivera. Daniel Lewis Rivera. Fernanda Rivera. Imadi Rivera. Derek Skylar Robeson.
Nathan Xavier Rocha. Teresa Rocha. Christian Dakota Rogers. Elicio Jesus Rodriguez. Jalen Rodriguez. Josue Isaac Rodriguez. Mariah Michelle Rodriguez. Marlene Teresa Rodriguez. Michaela Marie Rodriguez. Santiago Rodriguez. Simeon Rodriguez. Fernando Romero. Miranda Danae Romero. Sonia Melissa Romero. Andrea Renee Rosado. Brittany Nicole Rustin. Caitlin Brianna Rowland. Alexis Elizabeth Rubalcaba. Gabrielle Elizabeth Rubio. Amber Nicole Ruiz. Madeline Marie Ruiz. Marcus Charles Russell. What is it? Okay, brother. Elijah Rice. Devin Scott Rylander. Celeste Raquel Sands. Lisa Salas. Fatima Salas McCowan. Chelsea Lynn Salazar. Dylan Cristiano Salcedo. Jasmine Joanna Salcedo. Gustavo Miguel Salvador. Elzia Desiree Salinas. Sadie Lindsay Salinas. Joel Antonio Sanchez. Marissa Renee Sanchez. Anthony Sandoval. Danessa Zian Sandoval. Christian Mauricio Santos. Frankie Rodriguez Acedo. Dylan Thomas Sexton. Cody Allen Scarcella. Michael Scheffnacker. Erica Christian Schmidt. Brianna Gale Schnitz. Lauren Mackenzie Scott, Braden Matthew Sager, John Frank Segura Jr., Logan Baca Shanklin, Parker Fortune Shanks, Terrell Leonard Shelley, Alexis Danae Schellenberg, Justin Taylor Showers, Tristan John Seeker, Alejandra Siller, Cassandra Michelle Sylvester, Hunter Beck Sermons, Darvin Lee Sizemore, Madison Taylor Smith, Mia Christina Smith, Taylor Renee Smith, Jamie Deanne Soderquist, Giselle Jalene Solache, Stephanie Marie Solano, Andrew Joseph Solis, Madeline Leanne Soliday, Jadi Marie Esquilian Soto, Sierra Alexis Soto, Cody Dwayne Span, Corey Dwayne Spencer, Cassandra Ann Sprouse, Sarah Morgan Stallings, Caitlin Ashley Stifle, Clayton Dwayne Stinson, Brooke Leanne Stokes, Taylor Shea Stoney, Bailey Wade Strait, George Forrest Straub, Sydney Marie Stewart, Justin Ray Sublett, Lillian Bell Slektik, Alyssa Marie Swallow, Andrew Jacob Tamayo, Brandon Keith Tarkington, Jessica Boutros Dyer, Emerald Deanne Taylor, Erin Nicole Taylor, Tristan Stefan Thiel, Daniela Jasmine Tejada, Isabel Raquel Tenerio, Brad Nicole Stylen, Bryce Elliott Thomas, Emily Marie Thomas, Lobo Rosendo Thomas, Anthony Trayvon Tigner, Ashley Marie Tipton, Christopher Michael Tobias, Cameron James Taguchi, Alexis Guerrero Torres, Sylvia Yasmin Torres, Yalil Torres, Eric Scott Touchton, Luis Fernando Tovar, Nick Edward Trainer, Eric Annette Trejo, Alyssa Marie Trevino, Cameron Armando Trevino, Fausto Pancanciano Trevino, Jairo Sikam Trevino, Raul Trevino III, Ethan Wayne Truxler, Adriana Lynn Trulove, Hunter Anthony Trujillo, Tyler Levy Tuggle, Isaiah Christopher Turner, Braden Zane Turintin, Amalio Arden Tubriates, K. Nicholas Twitty, Jessica Lorelli Valadez, Cesar Ivan Reyes, Alejandro Valdez Jr., Brandon Lee Valdez, Olivia Rayanne Valdez, Leslie Valladares, Angel Cavazos Vargas, Kayla Isabel Vargas Garadiola, Leighton Michael Vasquez, Samantha Lizette Vasquez, Edna Julissa Vasquez, Isaiah Tovias Velasquez, Jordan Michael Verastig, Daisy Desiree Villafana, Carlos Francisco Villanueva, Erica Villanueva, Angelica Nicole Villarreal, Karkian Pierce Villarreal, Veronica Mighty Villarreal, Daisy Elaine Villatoro, Mark Villafaciencio, Adrian Villegas, Alan Yoshiki Vizini, Bradley Norman Wagner, Cameron Denise Wagner, Laurel Wagner, Mason Richard Wagner, William Raymond Wagner, Sarah Waldrop, Tiffany Faith Walker, Piper Reagan Walsh, Colin Dane Ward, Austin Douglas Watson, Faith Ashlyn Webb, Jamie Patrick Weldon, Caleb Timothy Wells, Layla Magdalene Watley, Nicholas Harrison White, Ashley Faye Whiting, Caleb DeWone Williams, Carolyn Raquel Williams, Stephen Lee Williams, Haley Marie Williford, Drew Allen Wilson, Colby Sammy Winnie, Kaylin Ellis Wolbricht, Michaela Marie Ward, Nathaniel Troy Ward, Joey Anthony Edward Wren, Mason Hunter Wright, Savannah Rose Wutke, Julian Alexander Wynn, Jimmy Yanez, Nadia Meredith Yanez, Hunter Allen Yarbrough, Victoria Nicole Yoakum, Nicholas Lawrence Young, Dulce Zarco, Mariana Zavala, Sebastian Zavala Ramirez, Jonathan Zayas, Alyssa Zerduce, Yahida Subiate, Sky Olivia Zucchero, Brody Dane Jenkins, Carla Julieta Zuniga.
Congratulations, class of 2017. You are now alumni of Deer Park ISD. Last night at the University of Houston baseball field, 17 of your classmates, which is appropriate for the class of 2017, graduated a few hours earlier than you, and we have a little video so we can include them in tonight's ceremony. As we mentioned a little earlier, the girls softball team have punched their ticket to the state tournament, and let's pull for the boys and do the same. They're on the field playing as we speak. Congratulations again, class of 2017.
Would everyone please stand for the closing remarks, and would you please remain standing as the Deer Park High School Swing Choir and Deer Park High School Band lead us for the last time as a class in our school song. Please bow your heads for a word of prayer. As we leave tonight, we pray that you bless these graduates with goodness and with love, that you keep and guide us as we pursue our dreams. Help us to use our gifts wisely, and help us to be a light to the world so that others may see you at work and come to know you. Amen.